So thank you for talking with me. Why don't we start with tell me a little about your district, where you're located, how many students, how many schools?
All right, so it's Painesville City Local Schools. We're about 20 miles east of Cleveland, Ohio. So we're a suburb, but we are the center of the county, of Lake County in Ohio. We are a smaller district. There's only about 3,100 kids. There is 5 schools. There's the one high school, one middle school, then 3 elementary schools. And so at our high school, we have right about 850 students. We're at the biggest we've been in years. So we've had a bit of a boom. So that's good. We have
Wow.
3 school counselors here. We split the responsibilities alphabetically. So, we have a certain amount of students that we follow all 4 years as they go through. So
And tell me about yourself, your name, your title, and what you do at Painesville.
my name is Sharon Fitzgerald. I am one of 3 counselors at the high school. We don't really have a responsibility where somebody's a head counselor or anything. We split the duties pretty evenly, but we do kind of split up the responsibilities where certain people are in charge of, say, College Credit Plus or scholarships or like the national testing. And I happen to be the representative who's in charge of SchooLinks and being the main contact for the school and the district, actually.
Well, thank you for being that person. I really
Sure.
appreciate that. What made you want to look for a new college readiness platform? What made you want to bring on SchooLinks?
To be honest, we weren't even looking for a new one. We just knew we were frustrated with the one we used to have. We did not like it, was not very user friendly. The students did not get engaged with it and were not excited to use it, even though they had been using it since the middle school all the way up. And actually, I started as a middle school counselor. So I was using that other platform all the way, and I was never exactly happy with it or excited about it. I was at a conference last year where a district in Columbus was presenting with the representative from SchooLinks, where they were so excited about the program and how they were moving along with the new graduation requirements and making accommodations for the new graduation requirements in Ohio, which deal with a lot of tracking of different information, and how SchooLinks was basically building its program around it. And because of that, I think every counselor in the room got very excited about it. So I came home and we set up a meeting. I talked to our director of programming in our district, and I said, this sounds almost too good to be true, this program with everything that they are offering. And we set up a meeting right away, and everybody got on board when they realized how user-friendly and everything SchooLinks was going to be and how much it was going to help us with our tracking and everything that we're going to have to do with all of our new graduation requirements. So we weren't even looking and we found you.
I love
I'm
that.
very excited.
So
Yeah.
the biggest driver was clearly the reporting functionality, right? Was what you would say?
That and how user-friendly it is. Not only from the students' point of view, where I love how they're able to use it as an app on their phone, as well as it's very helpful with the Chromebook. And then also on our end, because they were even using the person who was presenting was showing the different functionalities and things we could do from our end as counselors. And it was a seller, it was modern. You could see that it was taken into consideration the work that the counselors have to do and made it much easier, so much easier.
So what was that rollover, that implementation process like, going from the old system to SchooLinks? Was it long, short?
It was it was a lot of work in the beginning, which is expected, but it was everything that once it gets set up, it is done and it's set up for the rest of forever now, I guess you could say, just linking everything. And the process was very, very easy. We were given a link, a to-do list, and within that to-do list, there is a link that it gives you a video of explaining how to do this. I am not an IT person. I am not good with the acronyms or anything to do with a computer, but you made it dummy proof, basically, where all you had to do was watch a video. And I had 2 screens open. I was watching the video, pausing it, and then going right along with it. And it was very, very easy. It was a lot of man hours at the beginning, just having to learn to link everything. But now that I know how to do it, I'm so glad I chose to be in charge of this because it makes it look like I'm doing so much work when it only actually takes a couple minutes to do some of the programs. So
just a few clicks and things get set up.
That's exactly it. I'm like, oh God, I got to upload the transcripts again. Then I'm like, I'll do it. And it's like 2 seconds later, but I can close my door for 5 minutes, 20 minutes, and they don't know it only took me 2 minutes.
So how long have you guys had SchooLinks now?
This is actually just our first year. We started it. Most of the stuff we did, like the implementing and everything, started this summer. In the fall, it started with the students, and the students were very excited from the very beginning, like just doing the onboarding where it came up right away, where they, it tells the personality type, and you could see the engagement right away. At first, they were like, oh, we got to answer these questions again. But then when it matched them with celebrities and people that they knew, and it was real time, we even like joked with them. We're like, if you match with a Kardashian, you have to redo it, but they were really engaged with it. And even doing the different things where entering the college information, they loved being able to research the colleges. They loved being able to, they're creating resumes that they didn't even realize they had enough information to create a resume. And they're like, oh, I didn't know I could put that in there. We have a lot of bilingual students, and they were very excited that they're able to switch it to their language. Most of them are Spanish, and they're able to switch it to Spanish so that they are able to do the programs and all the different assessments very easily as well. They loved picking colleges and being able to watch the videos from the different colleges. The students are really engaged and they really love it, we've never had that with our previous platform. So it's kind of nice. And from our end, we have representatives coming from colleges, and I'm able to click every kid that was interested in The Ohio State University and sent them an email right away saying, hey, we have a representative coming, make sure you sign up. And they were able to sign up for the event. So they love logging their community service hours in there. In Ohio, we have something called the Student Engagement Seal, and we've set up SchooLinks so they record that, and everything is just so much less paperwork. That they're able to email the people through I should be your salesperson. I'm telling you, I'm waiting for the ball to drop with SchooLinks because everything has just been so easy, and the students love it. We love it. It's been great.
That's fantastic.
Although that being said, we are going to try doing the course scheduling in January. So I don't know how that's going to happen. That might be where the ball drops. Hopefully not, but we are a little worried about it. More from our end because it's a change.
I was going to say, I'm not worried about it from the software side. As you said, we've invested a lot in the onboarding and implementation for everything, including course planner and scheduling. So it's more, my recommendation would be just make sure you meet with CS, beforehand and get that ball rolling. Because once it's set up, it's good.
Yeah. It's more, you have to understand, this is my 30th year in education. So I'm like, change always kind of freaks me out. And so we knew that there was going to be a little bit of a change at the beginning with SchooLinks, and that has gone seamlessly. But the course scheduling, I don't know why this is the one thing that's causing me anxiety, but I'm hoping it goes as smooth as everything else. But it's more like first year jitters. So
yeah, when I'm gonna schedule time, we're gonna do the same conversation again in October.
Okay,
we're gonna start with how did course scheduling go?
All right, we could do that. Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So you mentioned, the changeover process seemed to have gone pretty well, especially for the students. Same with staff?
Yes. The staff, it's, again, within the state of Ohio, students have to earn graduation seals. And a lot of that, I won't go over all the seals, but the two of them that we use for documentation in SchooLinks is our community service and our student engagement. Also with the college application process, the college application manager, where teachers have to upload the recommendations and everything. It's amazing. The teachers are loving it. They get an email from SchooLinks that says, for example, for the community service, John Smith says he performed 2 hours of community service with you doing this. Is that true? And the teachers have a simple link. It takes them less time to click the link and confirm it than it would be to sign a piece of paper. And the college application, they love how they just have to fill out something once, go in, and they could say that it could be used for all the other colleges applications. the teachers are coming back to me. They're like, I think I did it, but it seemed almost too easy. Is it done? And I'm like, it sure is. It honestly is that easy. And so they're loving it. And I also love how it communicates with people outside of the system, especially in the cases of our community service. You can send the email. It used to be a pain trying to get people from outside to sign papers or to confirm that it's really them. And the students forget to bring the paper in. It was always a hassle. And now they fill it out and they can send an email to people even outside of our school who can confirm it and bring it back. So we're saving trees and it is so much easier.
My normal last question is there anything else anyone should know when bringing out SchooLinks? But you named almost everything.
Oh, yeah, no, it's been a wonderful experience. We're actually talking in our area. We have a counselor group that represents 3 different counties in the area. And they've even started, like, has anyone started SchooLinks? And of course, I'm saying how well we have done with the transition. And we're actually looking into having you guys come and speak at the next one, because I think that you're going to end up getting a lot more customers up in our area, because it just seems it's amazing. Now, I can't talk to the middle school. The middle school, they were starting it a little bit later than we were. So hopefully their transition goes as smoothly, but I could tell you at the high school level, we've absolutely loved it. The staff, the counselors, everyone. So we actually are using it in a classroom. We developed a new class, a college and career readiness so it's sophomore focused, and they're working on a lot of the activities and the lessons. And as a teacher, he's really enjoying it, that it is so engaging with the students that he's able to pull it right up to see which students have completed what tasks, how far they've gotten. He's able to schedule speakers coming in based on different assessments of what students are interested in. And so it has really been a blessing.
That's great. I'm so excited to hear what you're doing with SchooLinks and that we're able to support your district. And I wasn't kidding. I'm really going to follow up with you in around October, and we'll see how much more you're using it.
I will. And I can also say, like, the customer service has been ridiculous good. From where I have a simple question and the little chat box comes up and I'm like, are we able to do this? And they're like, I don't know. It happens so quickly. And Carly is our contact person. And I feel bad. Sometimes I feel like I was stalking her at the beginning, asking her so many questions, but she was so patient, answering every single one of them. And if there's a feature that I wasn't sure about, it was as simple as we had large classroom level meetings. And I'm like, is there a way to log all the students who are at the meeting as for having contact time, since we have to do that? They're like, that's a feature, not now, but now that we know you need it, we'll work on it. So, I mean, I don't know if it's just because you guys are a new system or what, but you're listening to the feedback of the counselors, and it seems like everybody's honestly trying to improve the system as you go along and to add features as needed by your customers. So that's pretty cool.
Thank you so much for sharing your story with us, and I hope to hear more from you.
All right, no problem. Thank you very much.